What's good, y'all? It's the Anime Intellectuals. We back for another video today. Today we'll be reacting to Sasuke versus Rock Lee. Who would have won? You know what I'm saying? This is a video made by SeththeProgrammer. So if you want to check this out, link will be in the description. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into it.
Hey, real quick, going into this, who do y'all got? Sasuke or Rock Lee?
Nigga, I got Rock Lee.
I got Rock Lee too.
Good, we 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're talking about.
So
Just think about it though. Like, they was talking about Black Suit Sasuke finally on Rock Lee's speed. Like, finally on his speed? Come on now.
Yeah, I think that was before primary too, if I'm not mistaken.
oh, okay. Which Sasuke are they using?
I think they're gonna use, like in the situation, I would think they're using Black Suit,
Okay.
and then the Rock Lee, they're just gonna say that he got through Gaara without any injuries.
But yeah, let's see what they talking about, bro.
Sasuke and Lee can't really fight at any point throughout the tuning exams without it being a total
A
stomp.
handicap.
So
Yeah.
we should clarify that this is gonna be like special, special rules type deal. Because in the preliminaries, Sasuke was fatigued, basically about to collapse, couldn't use any ninjutsu or anything because of the effects of the curse mark. And in the tuning exam finals, Lee was crippled. So, pre-training Sasuke probably wouldn't, like, even if you get rid of the exhaustion, probably wouldn't be able to stand up to Lee.
He gets his ass beat.
So, we are going to be saying that, assume that Lee beat Gaara and made it to the finals of the tuning exams, and Sasuke is fighting Lee in Gaara's place. Me, personally, I'm backing Sasuke, though I do think that, like, legit ways that you can claim that Lee wins. Like, if you don't think that Sasuke has the durability to take the hidden lotus beatdown,
the ping pong attack,
nigga, he's not taking
like a
that.
Dragon
He's
Ball
not
jumping
taking
off
that,
of
bro.
all of the wall. Maybe he wouldn't, but I'm sure he'd figure something out. So that's kind of irrelevant. But if you don't think Sasuke could survive something like that, followed by a hidden lotus, then yeah, Lee probably does win. Cause it's established that at this point, Sasuke's speed is pretty close to, if not the same as, weightless Lee's. If you want, you can probably assume
that's a fact.
It's Lee's
But that's
speed,
weightless
like,
speed.
It's Lee's own.
Yeah, that's
speed,
not even
like,
including
achieved
gate
himself
1
or whatever. Could also argue that since Sasuke copied it at an earlier point and then continued to train, he might be a little bit faster. The point is, the difference is probably marginal, and it could go either way. So I don't think
Did he just say
that affects too
Sasuke's
much. So we
faster?
can probably.
Sasuke kind
No,
of
you
reaching
create
that speed
after
level.
images.
He has like a stamina problem using that speed or something.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
even
yes, he
if
does.
he is,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is that Sasuke can't open the gates, which Lee can.
yeah,
And I don't think anybody needs us to tell them the gates are a massive physical amp.
And you're telling me
Lee gets
Sasuke's
way
withstanding
faster
that?
each time he opens a new one.
'Cause you're backing
by the time
Sasuke?
he opens the fourth to keep up. So it's kind of just a question of,
that nigga
do you
muscles
think
was twitching.
Lee would do it against
Hey,
Sasuke?
they were breaking while he was moving
Do you
that.
think Sasuke could survive? The issue that Lee runs into is Sasuke fought a much more powerful version of Gaara and kind of performed like similarly to Lee. Like, Lee's actually damaged Gaara. He was just breaking off the sand armor, but Gaara himself wasn't really injured like at all. Whereas Sasuke
That nigga mental was
just tore
injured.
straight
Stop
through
playing.
Gaara's little nuclear bunker that he made out of sand.
right.
That is
And
literally
that's
the
implied to
only
be like
thing he
his
did to
ultimate
Gaara,
shield,
though.
and made Gaara start bleeding. So he was definitely
That
like
nigga
above
was
base
bleeding, bro,
Gaara,
was-
and It was only
That just made him more angrier, though.
Shukaku's
Yeah,
Lee
merge
wouldn't
that
be able to
happened.
do
I
something
don't
like
even
that. So
remember that.
Sasuke's AP should be
What?
higher than Lee's, which should mean that like if he hits Lee with
That nigga
Chidori, for example, Lee's
Shukaku's
going to
arm.
just like collapse.
Oh
on his
yeah,
spine.
that
Which I
came out
assume
right
most
after
people would think
the
anyway, but
the
yeah.
Chidori.
Yeah, again, that's
remember
another
that.
thing I don't think.
And it
The
came
fight
out.
comes down to: do you think Sasuke would hit Lee with Chidori
No,
before Lee opens the gates and hits him? But
No.
that's only if you think that fourth gate Lee would beat Sasuke.
Right.
So,
Mirages of Lee as he's punching Gaara around. But something that's different about Sasuke than Lee is that Sasuke seems to punch harder than Lee, which is something a lot of people don't
Alright,
talk
bro.
about, because
alright, bro.
when Sasuke starts landing
That
these
nigga's
combos,
smoking dick.
Gaara, faced with his strongest opponent, wanted to be possessed by Shukaku because he felt like he couldn't do anything to Sasuke. And that's what the
Oh,
orb
wow.
was. He hides away in his orb, and then Sasuke just rips through it. Well, you know, his ultimate defense maneuver just rips through it, and was always
Nigga, he was
So,
thinking about Rock Lee when he
while-
got punched.
Sasuke's
Yeah.
physical.
Was he not? Was Rock Lee's image not right there?
Right.
He was like, oh, he's moving just like that other guy. Like, come on,
Like,
bro.
nigga, Rock Lee did that first. He made that nigga scared first.
Bro. No, that's the only reason why it came out was because of Chidori. And Chidori only hit Gaara because he was stationary. The nigga was in the sand ball. So of course it's going to hit him. It was just a question of will it penetrate the shield? And yeah, it penetrated it. So yeah, if Rock Lee was to theoretically get hit by it, that boy up. But he's not getting hit by it. I don't see a way Sasuke hits Rock Lee with Chidori. Do y'all? 'Cause I don't see it.
Nah.
I don't think so.
They the same speed, weightless. Imagine if he just go one or two gates.
Yeah, he
He's
doesn't
not
even have to
catching
push it
that
to
nigga.
4. Oh god. Hey, Primary Lotus opens the first gate. So that's automatically faster.
Let me ask y'all something real quick.
It's
So,
good.
say this nigga Sasuke never seen Rock Lee fight this nigga Gaara.
Mm.
Is it the same result? Is nigga still? Cause I don't even know if Sasuke won. I think it was like a draw or something. Or
Wait,
was
you
this
said-
never determined?
The Gaara Sasuke?
Yeah,
Okay, as
like
far-
say Sasuke never seen that nigga Lee fight Gaara. Like
I don't
what's
think he
the-
did though, H.
Oh, he didn't?
Nah, cause Sasuke was in the infirmary when Rock Lee and Gaara was fighting.
Oh, so how did that nigga copy his speed
They fought. Rock Lee and Sasuke fought
before that?
like
Yeah.
a mini. Yeah, it was like a mini little bout, and that nigga Rock Lee kicked that boy one time. He was done.
Fucked him up.
That
Hit him with a
Sasuke
basic kick.
Copied that nigga's speed. That's
Yeah, he used the Sharingan right before he kicked him, and he copied that down.
tough.
How do you copy speed though?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, because it's a form of taijutsu though, so it's technically a technique.
oh,
So
okay.
he can't do that.
Damn.
has to train his body enough.
Shit.
Yeah.
Boruto, I seen that shit. The
If
Gaara
he didn't
versus
have his
Sasuke.
speed then, or copy his speed down,
Yeah,
oh, Gaara's fucking that boy up.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Even with Chidori, if he's not moving that fast, it's pointless.
Mm.
He's not getting Gaara in that scared state to where he'll be like, oh, I gotta shield up because he's too fast.
Right.
He's not doing that.
You might be able to argue Sasuke's punching harder than 5th Gate Lee. He's just not as fast or something. But that's
Oh, that's
really
bullshit,
just
bro.
edgy. I don't expect people to really believe it. Like maybe if you're a debater, you probably are more open to that. But normal people, I don't expect to. But I
Seth,
will open something up
but
like
Seth,
this for normal
no.
people as well. Something
It's
I
a
wanna open up
gate.
is-
It's enhancing his
if
power
you
as
remember
well.
the scene with Gaara that actually allowed him to kind of survive the 5th gate, you know, kind of hurting him too badly. Like it was
I just talked about
Rock Lee
it.
had like a moment where he got a shot of pain up his arm, and then Gaara made a sand clone or something, and Guy didn't see it because he was praying. And I just want you to imagine if base Gaara can do all of that with just Rock Lee,
Damn.
just a moment snap of pain. would it be possible to argue that maybe the Sharingan, which can maybe just see a few actions into the future, might also be able to increase his reaction speed to the point where he might be able to perceive that enough to
Pause it real
do
quick,
something
please.
about
I
it?
got you.
Whoa.
He said, so is it possible that the Sharingan can see that far into Lee's fifth gate speed? Theoretically, yes. But at the state Sasuke was at, absolutely not. He's not seeing that boy at all move that fast. I don't give a fuck. There's just you can't say that at all because Sasuke is not at that level of speed. Sasuke's Sharingan's not even at that level. So what are we really talking about? Like, I see he's bringing up the Orochimaru fight. Yes, he saw. That is nowhere close to the speed that Lee was moving. So he's
Right.
not seeing that. He would
That
need
nigga
stage
Lee,
2 or stage 3 to see that.
You couldn't even see Lee when he was moving. Fuck, like he
Yeah.
was moving that fast.
He said the little instant where Rock Lee had the little instant of pain. Could Sasuke do something in that with the Sharingan to escape? What is the Sharingan going to do with that level 1 Sharingan? What is that going to do?
He's just gonna see that nigga. He probably
He's
still
gonna
won't be
see
able to
him, but he's
perceive.
still gonna get his ass dropped. Like,
Facts.
what?
Facts.
Like Sasuke saw Rock Lee move. Remember QH when that nigga he kicked him in the air that first fight when they first met. He saw the shit,
Hey, but
the nigga couldn't move. Like he got his ass kicked. So no, I think he's wrong here.
Yeah, I agree. Cause no way, bro. Just because you can see some shit don't mean you can stop it.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's facts. That's
with the Sharingan. But yeah, he actually puts the smack down on Gaara with no Sharingan active or anything. He's avoiding.
He don't need a Sharingan to fight Gaara though.
And if you give him a Sharingan amp on top of that,
I don't know.
Exactly.
I guess he's just trying to hype up Sasuke.
Pretty fair to argue. Now, with the Sharingan, Sasuke might actually be able to react and react to and avoid fourth gate Lee.
What level though? Can we say what level the Sharingan? There's levels to it.
The physical buffs provided by each of the gates, especially at this point, aren't thoroughly explained. It's just like when he took off his weights before he before he opened the gates. And Sasuke's just like dodging all of it, like point blank running up.
Bro, but he's attacking that nigga with the sand.
There's no way.
And not
hold up, bro. There's no way he's trying to argue that Sasuke's moving faster than him in that. There's no way he's doing that.
He's bullshitting right now, bro.
He said, cute. He says, Gaara's sand barrier was somewhat still keeping up with weightless Lee, but with Sasuke, it wasn't really keeping up at all. He was dodging point blank range.
But look, did you peep the two clips that they put in though? Because the clip of Rock Lee, Gaara was defending.
He was defending. Yes, Sasuke's getting attacked.
Oh man.
These niggas biased.
A little bit, because you heard what Seth said at the beginning, bro. He said, "Oh, don't be surprised by this if you know my channel or whatever he said." But I'm leaning towards Sasuke. Yeah, because you love Sasuke, but we're crazy.
Avoiding all of these spikes coming out of it. He does get cut a little bit, but and then when he activates his Sharingan, obviously he doesn't get hit by any of them. So I don't know. There may actually be an argument for Sasuke in here, after all, in terms of speed, but not in terms of physical movement speed, obviously, because again, based on statements, pretty clear cut that Lee is faster, but the Sharingan might be in the reaction.
And
man, you gotta think about this though.
That's what
even if he can see that nigga and combat with him, nigga, Lee is still a better taijutsu user than any of them niggas.
I got it. Did y'all see Kakashi right there? Kakashi couldn't keep up with that shit. We're done here.
Oh
yeah, he did say that. He said that.
We're done. That's a higher level of Sharingan than Sasuke's. We're done.
Come on, Seth.
Seth, how did you miss that? You put the clip in there, if you see this video, that's fine. If you want to debunk our debunction, that's fine.
You want to have a go with the intellects, nigga? What's up?
That nigga said. That nigga said debunk.
Hey,
The
he be
debunction.
debunking. He be debunking niggas debunks. So
He do.
if you disagree with what I just said, or Kakashi couldn't keep up with that, go ahead and find a manga strip, manga panel where it says that he could keep up with it at full pace. And even if you find that, Sasuke's Sharingan is lesser than Kakashi's. So explain that. Explain how he's going to have the reaction time to dodge Lee's attacks fatally.
So I really don't blame people for thinking that
Look,
Lee looks way
they
more
fighting for Rock Lee
impressive,
right now.
and I definitely agree.
They talking about
And
how Rock Lee
I
was
would just
teleporting
go out on a
around
limb
and
and say
shit.
that
And
Kishimoto
you've never seen Sasuke
kind
do
of
that.
just
Too, when you consider that most people remember that Gaara Lee fight and the Sasuke Gaara fight from the anime,
Yeah,
not from
exactly.
the manga, where it's a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit
a fact.
different.
exactly.
It's
Well,
a
regardless
smidge
of that, I
different.
do
Yep,
think
it's a smidge
that's pretty
different.
much everything we needed to say.
Yep.
Sasuke should take it, just narratively, just edgily. It's really the way you put it. But if you do think Rock Lee just goes Dragon Ball
Hold on,
teleportation,
pause that.
For Lee to be Sasuke, you'll have to argue that Sasuke couldn't survive a barrage of punches weaker than his own, which seems unlikely.
So we're saying, hold on, we're
But-
saying that the 5 gate punches are weaker than the Sasuke punches. Are we really saying that? We're really saying that right now, Seth. Because you're saying, and it's not even stated, you're just estimating at that point, that it seemed like Sasuke was doing more physical damage to Gaara than Lee was. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Lee didn't penetrate the sand barrier. So by him doing that, you're saying that Sasuke's punches are stronger than Lee's because what I think his punch kind of penetrated it, or did it even hit him? Like it hit the sand, but did it hit him? Like did it actually hurt him? I don't
think it just cracked
remember
his
seeing that.
cracked
It
his
just cracked the
face.
armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Lee kicked the fuck out of him, never mind.
He broke that nigga. Broke that nigga whole armor.
He said for Lee to beat Sasuke, you'd have to argue that Sasuke couldn't survive a barrage of punches weaker than his own. So he's really tried to tell me that a 5-gate Lee is physical wise is weaker than Black Suit Sasuke. Do y'all believe that?
No.
No,
Nigga.
I don't.
If Rock Lee hit Sasuke with a hidden lotus, he's cracking that nigga's cranium.
He's hurting that boy. That
He
nigga's
can't get
back
out
in
of
the ER. Like, come on, bro. And then you're gonna tell me that he will last. Basically, he's saying, I found it out. He's saying he will last out Sasuke's, or not Sasuke, Rock Lee's barrage of punches. Basically, he'll just last out his 5 gates, and then Rock Lee will be done.
But that's not all he had at his disposal.
For one, I don't even think he's lasting the 5 gates. I think the kid's getting pummeled. But even if you want to say he can quote unquote last that, Rock Lee doesn't even have to go, in my opinion, doesn't have to go 5 to beat that boy. He has to go like 3. Nigga, Primary Lotus enters 1 gate. The niggas saw Primary Lotus. If Rock Lee catches Sasuke in a Primary Lotus, what's Sasuke gonna do? What's he gonna do? Burn it away? Will he have time? Nigga, he's sealed up in the wrap. He can't do no jutsu.
That nigga ain't got no armor either.
No armor. Nigga, that's him. Fuck you
That's
talking about?
flesh.
That's
Flesh
flesh
and
and
bones.
blood. That nigga hits the ground, spinning like that. Done. He's done. Seth, I rock with you. You are a great debater. You explain a lot of shit well. That's Swag, I rock with you too. But this was a
we
miss.
fuck with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no bad feelings.
Yeah, no bad feelings. Like we all just lovely anime watchers, anime. You know, we're all intellects. We talk about shit we love. But I would have to disagree with this, which y'all takes on that. Picking Sasuke over Lee, I can't. You made some valid points. I will say that. Like I agreed with some of this shit, but saying that the 5 gate is weaker physically than Sasuke, I can't agree with that. But hey, if you don't agree with us, you can get back at us, man.
Oh my
Like we said,
god.
there's no love lost.
Oh my
Just debating.
god.
All right,
Oh
hey
my
Seth,
god.
hit us up, Seth. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Let's collab. No, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah, he doesn't want to collab with lower beings.
Hey, but if you want to comment, bro, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? We'll reply to you. Give you
Yeah,
some
we be in
wisdom.
Discord. We can chat it up.
All right.
Oh
So
gosh. Oh
thoughts? Shout thoughts, man.
Oh, they're wrong, but they made some
yeah.
solid points.
They
Right.
made some valid points, but they also contradicted themselves a couple of
Yes,
times.
yes,
For
they did.
example, nigga, the Rock Lee keeping up with, or the sand keeping up with Rock Lee's speed, and Sasuke dodging the sand. Nigga, Rock Lee was dodging the sand before he dropped the weights, and
Yes,
he was getting the sand off him. Like, come on, no,
yeah,
that's a contradiction right there.
those were two different instances where the same was being used differently. One was being used for defense, one was being used for offense. So that is a wrong statement right there, Seth. Wait, was that Swag? It might have been Swag who said that.
It might have, yeah, I don't know though. Whichever one of y'all said that though, tweaking the durability, because no way niggas saying that Sasuke is just punching harder than a fifth gate Rock Lee, any
Hmm.
gate Rock Lee, for that instance.
And hold on, he wanna. Here's another thing. He's talking about Sasuke's endurance and durability, right? What the fuck does Lee have? Huh? What does Lee have? Lee doesn't have durability? Endurance? Sasuke had the time limit on moving at that fast without the weights. Like basically at the same speed as the weightless Lee. Lee can continue doing that shit.
Lee was
Like that's just
Lee was.
him normally.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
But it
shit.
was an overall good video. It was a good video.
Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
fuck, bro. That's all
Man,
we got, man.
that's all we got. Shit for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Make sure to comment, like the video. You know what I'm saying? Keep supporting us as we